Part 1135, Railroad Cost Recovery Procedure. 1135-1, Quarterly Adjustment. 1135-2, Revenue Shortfall by Allocation Method of the Annual State Tax Information. 1135-1, Quarterly Adjustment. Enable the Board to publish the Rail Cost Adjustment Factor, RCAF, required by the Title 49 U.S. Standard Code 1078, and by the Association of American Railroads shall calculate with the file with the Board with the 5th day of the December to March of the June and the September each of the year with the forecast of the new calendar quarter with the all-inclusive index for the railroad cost of the calculate with the file with the Railroad Cost Adjustment Factor with an unadjusted change of the railroad productive the prescribed in the railroad cost recovery procedures and 1 title Interstate Commerce Commission 2D 207 1984 and subsequent adjustments thereto with the in addition with the AAR shall calculate the productive adjustment of the railroad cost adjustment factor as prescribed with the railroad cost recovery procedures Title 5 of the Interstate Commerce Commission on the 2D 434 1989 and subsequent amendment thereto with the AAR shall be submitted with the work paper to detail and the calculation board will review the verified AAR submission to make with the railroad cost adjustment factor publication by the 20th of the day of the December, March, and June and September of each year. 1135-2 for the revenue shortfall allocation method of the annual state tax information. Enable the board to calculate the revenue shortfall allocation method in which one of the three benchmark for the U to determine the reasonable for the challenge rate with the one stand with the board, simplified stand with the rail rate case of the Surface Transportation Board docket number 646 or Surface sub number 1 at Surface Transportation Service in September 5th, 2007. Association of the American Railroad shall file with the board with on before May 30th with a weighted average of the state tax rate with the applicable to each for the Class 1 railroad. For the previous year with the AAR shall submit with the work paper to detail when the calculation board will serve the public for the notification filing with the Federal Register within 10 days of the AAR. Any interested party with the may file with the comments with the AAR filing with the 30 day with the notice described in the paragraph B with the section note with the comments with the receipt within 30 days of the board will automatically adopt the AAR weighted average of the state tax for the rate with the 31st day of the comments. Opposing the AAR calculations or receive the AAR will respond with a due within 20 days of the comments of the board will review the submission with the comments of the decision within 60 days of the day of the close of the record with the accept with the reject for the modify of the AAR's railroad specific tax information. Part 1141 procedure for the calculate interest rates.